Let's see what comes out in your read. These has been some very, very interesting reads. Okay, these cards came out. So let's go. Let's get into it. Okay. Let's see what's going on. All right. So far, okay. Today's date is Wednesday, March 18, 2026 at 1:33 p.m. We have endurance, diligence, strength. These three cards fell out while I was shuffling. Love. Hello. Okay. You might be meeting somebody new in love, endurance, diligence for your endurance, diligence, and your strength. Storm, tower moment, sorrow, slow down. After you had a tower moment and after you slow down, somebody was a joker in your life. Somebody was wearing a mask. Okay. Somebody was a joker. 9-2. So somebody 92. Somebody could have been born in 92. Or somebody could be 29 years old. Okay. Let's get what's going on. So something about your endurance, diligence, and your strength. Okay. I heard only fools rush in. Loss, sadness, depression. Okay. 925 is your number. We're in that Pisces energy today. So something about using your intuition. Okay. That's your balance. You know, I be trying to tell y'all how to balance by the zodiac signs each day to balance out your life. We have Masons, Dark Coven, Eastern Star, Gang, Mob, Loss, Sadness, Depression. So one of these people that's a part of this group could be in loss, grief, sadness, depression, because you got endurance, strength, love. People love you, and they try to bring you a storm warning. They thought you was going to be in sorrow. Slow down. They want you to slow down. We have miscommunication, misunderstanding. Maybe they don't understand you. Your endurance, your diligence, your strength. Okay, and then we have fast organization, moving quickly, conflict of interest, conflict of interest. This that Masons, Dark Coven, Eastern Stars, Gang. We have self-reliance, independence. This group don't like your self-reliance, your independence, your diligence. Okay, travel, new direction, letting go of the past. So this might be something of the past, about to be something of the past. Okay. You might be probably about to travel away from this group, or, well, they everywhere, so you can't get away from this group. That's just point blank. You ain't able to get away from this group. They everywhere. You know that already. Okay? They every fucking where. You know, like these people will follow you to the ends of the earth just because of your diligence and your self-reliance, you being independent. But I feel like this group is about to be dismantled. I heard that. Violence, like a restoration in this group. Gang or whatever this is. You know, violence partnership, like most of their leaders are going to go to jail or die off or whatever. Partnership. Balance partnerships, love, hello. This is going to balance out partnerships for you too. So I got to get those numbers out, 2. Okay, let me put those over there. Storm, tower moment after storm or tower moment. Okay, pass. What's this? Rest, rejuvenation. You're going to be able to rest after the storm, slow down. You know, you won't have to be all up on your P's and Q's all the time, like in fear, you know. So this got something to do with a group. Masons, Dark Covens, they all mixed in it with a gang. Eastern Stars, Masons, their leaders. I heard their leaders about to die off or go to jail. You know, so you can balance your partnerships after this. You'll be able to travel, have a new direction, be able to let go of the past, loss, sadness, depression. They could be in this energy right now. They know that this is about to be over. This is flip. Let's go. What's the other cards? Let's flip. If y'all go to Dollar Tree or something, they got these friends cards, player cards, and you can make them, you know, whatever you want, you know. Let me get these cards that flip. So yeah, maybe they thought this would never happen. This is like the Masons. Maybe they're gonna do a reset in a group or something like that. Okay. New material, health, job, victory. You'll be able to balance partnerships and have a new rest and rejuvenate. Eat healthier, healthier food out here. Mental preparedness, theft. So this is what they was doing, playing with your mental, thieving from you. This group was stealing from you, scamming you. They were scammers. They had some scammers in their group. Theft. Motherfuckers like to steal. I don't know where this group come from. They must have started adding new motherfuckers to this group. Because I never knew this group like this. So it's something like this could have started forming in 92. You could have started noticing the problems like in 92, year 92. Like, they could have started adding new people, and then all of a sudden theft started going on. Like, people started going crazy because they got a little power. They adding the wrong motherfuckers in this group. That's what I'm getting. They started adding the wrong motherfuckers in this group. 92. Like, young motherfuckers, Thundercats. Whoa. No, like, say your family was part of the Masons. It was a lot different back then. If they was a part of the Masons, they joined the Mason. It was about building grown men, building women for this society, building things. Masons, they probably was in masonry, construction, building a better place and shit like that. But when like the 80s came in with crack and shit, these motherfuckers started joining goddamn crackheads and dope fiends and this shit. And they started thieving, all this shit. That's what I'm picking up. That's what I'm picking up. So like in 92, why am I picking up? It's self-destruction. You're headed for self-destruction. Like when Chubb Rock was out, when EPMD was out, Eazy-E, and then was out, Cool C, like a lot of people from like New York and shit came out, Some of these people probably was part of the Masons, like they had family part of the Masons. That's probably how they got in the music industry. But I'm picking up, like when that crack epidemic hit, these motherfuckers started just hiring anybody in this goddamn group. Budget, time, resources. So you're going to be able to budget and have your resources back. 222. Ace. Material, new material health. Discord, deception, hollow victory. So these people was getting a hollow victory with, death, discord, deception. They came in deceiving people. It was more secretive then. Like, you didn't know people was part of this shit. You know what I'm saying? Now that we having tags on this shit, rings on and shit, but they're going to say we secret. You see what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? I'm like, how the fuck is you secret? You got the tag on the back of your goddamn car. Like shit like that. How are you going to say you're in a secret society? But that's what I said. They just started getting power. I'm part of the Masons. Let me put this sticker on the back of my fucking car. Let me wear the fucking necklace and shit. Let motherfuckers know. Shit like that. But I remember back then it was like more secretive because I know because in Philly, we got if you look it up on Broad Street, there is a big ass fucking, now it is. It wasn't there before. It's gated, but when I was growing up, it was never there. But it's a big ass mosque or whatever you want to say for them to meet. And it's big and it's gated and it's like a big mansion. It got a big gate in front of it. And it says G on the front. So with the, compass. So you know what they are. So they're not secret. They're not hiding no more. So I don't know why people keep saying they're secret. No, you're not. I wish you stopped saying you're secretive. Not only that, you give yourself away anytime you come to somebody and just want to start trouble with them and say, I know people everywhere. They be saying shit like that. Hi. They know people everywhere. You ever heard somebody say that shit to you? I know people everywhere. What does that mean? Like we dumb. We don't know what that means. So they might be doing a new recap, getting rid of people, all this shit that's been causing a lot of, mishaps in a Coven. Some of them on crack, some of them on drugs, some of them be out here robbing, stealing. You know, most of the Masons stay secretive, or gangs or covens or whatever, they stay secretive. Eastern Stars, like they ain't let it be known. Like I remember them times, you know, if somebody, you know, because they used to have parties in, you know, Philly when I was younger, like adults, if they was part of the Black Panthers or something like that. I told you it's a historic place. If they had Black Panthers or anything, they had secret meetings in houses. But they had like little parties, you know. They got their little red lights, they got the liquor, they got all that stuff. They got their little brown envelope with their weed. You know, I remember those days. They got it in their pocket, tucked in their pocket, brown, you know, envelopes, yellow envelopes with the weed in it. But they had a little shit secret. It was secret. Like children knew what was going on, but it wasn't like we go all out there and start talking about the meeting and all the other shit. You know, it was more secretive. Now, since the 90s hit, this shit done got berserk. Even some of the grown men and grown women in this shit is down with some of the theft and dumbass shit these young people be doing, that they keep joining up because it's their family members. It's their family members that goes up next. You know, if it's a boy, you know, they got to grow up to be a Mason. If it's a girl, they grow up to be an Eastern Star, rainbow children, whatever they call themselves, you know. Then you got the dark part of it, the dark lodges. I know about it, the dark lodges, the white lodge, the blue lodge, you know, the black lodge, the red lodge. That's that witchcraft. That's when they start doing sorcery and shit like that. So I don't believe like there was, it could have been a little bit of witchcraft in it, but I don't think it's as much as now. So this is what's going on now. Like they got a lot of young people that started getting into black magic and dark magic and shit like that. And this was supposed to grow young men into men, boys to men. You know what I'm saying? They could have been part of Masons because it says boys to men. And the women into young women into women. Now this all fucked up. This has got so many groups involved, and black magic and sorcery and all this other shit. Lost, needing help. So they're lost and they're needing help right now. Withdrawal. A lot of people is withdrawing from them. Because they even practicing magic on their own peoples and leaders. They might be finding this out. They lost and they need your help. We need you. I just seen that man with the red and white and blue hat on. We need you. You know, dissatisfaction, spiritual emptiness. It's seeking direction. Their leader could be seeking direction. They losing spiritual. You know, they're in spiritual emptiness, dissatisfaction with this group. Why is this coming up? So let me do this. Child, loss, sadness, depression. Let's put this all together. That's crazy. These leaders are in dissatisfaction with this group. Because let me tell you what happens. These young Thundercats that they join into this group, they really don't like it. They go out there and join gangs. So that's added in it. You know, they out here robbing, stealing, killing, you know, and they got the leaders like, what the fuck? Yo, why would you go join a gang if you part of the Masons or the Eastern Stars? Why would you go join it? It's better. It's better that way. We got more help. We got more help. Don't you think we got more? And the older ones, that's the lead, like, you right. So these are leaders of these groups that just went a whole nother direction with it. This is y'all. So I want to read up on this because they went a whole nother direction. They started joining gangs with this shit. Like covens, dark satanic cults started getting involved. Like these are people that's in their family that they get in, you know, in it. Like they automatically have to get in it. You don't have to, but they You know, they next up. So what they do, they already part of a gang, satanic cult. So they're mixed in this shit. That's how they get mixed in. The dark satanic cult. Now these motherfuckers practicing magic on their leaders just in case, you know, they do some magic on me. But I don't think this was always like this with the Masons doing magic on people. It wasn't like that. Like they'll be after you and shit like that. Like say you joined it and then you try to leave. They'll be on you like that. They'll come after you like that. But I don't think they was doing magic. You know what I'm saying? They'll come after you, poison you. They'll do shit like that. Because let's not forget, they're part of the Vatican. They're part of the Catholic Church. And that's what the Catholic Church do when they want to take somebody out. They poison them. You notice that? They always poison them. Yeah. So like if you say you don't want to join a group or say that's how it was back then, they'll just poison you. Or say you left the group, it was too much going on and you left, they'll be after you. Conflict, instability. So they're going to do a lot of conflict, instability right now, loss, sadness, depression. It's a lot of depression going on. People might be taking themselves out in this group, suicide rate going the fuck up. Like what the fuck is happening? So some type of spiritual needing help, spiritual emptiness. Like they had so many people in here doing this damn dark magic, they all catching karma. And they might be realizing that, so they need help. You know, it's a hollow victory. Like we need help. We're in loss. It's a hollow victory. All the shit we done, we're in hollow victory. Withdraw. A lot of people withdrawing. But like I said before, if they withdraw now, they get not just poisoning. They come out with poison. They, do some black magic on them. So it could have been a lot of people withdrawing, and people got witchcraft done on them because they left. So they're in conflict, instability. Child, I keep seeing that man. We need you. So this could be people that want you to join this coven. Okay, they have instability going on. It's hollow. They need help. They're lost. People withdrawing. People committing unalignment on themselves. They don't trust nobody. This is bad. I heard that song Bad to the Bone. This is bad to the fucking bones. This is like to the skulls and bones. That's going all the way to that group, the skulls and bones. People be scared to talk about it, but I'm not. Practical dependent. They see you practical and you dependent, as a spiritual being, they is losing it. Discord. It's a discord. Nobody listening. Nobody listens to order. Everybody doing their own thing. What? Everybody doing their own thing. People going to jail. Like you making my coven look bad as fuck. There's no order. This is weird. What I'm picking up, you got no order in this big ass coat. There's no order. This is hitting back all the way to the skulls and bones, all the way to the Vatican. You see what happened to Pope Francis, right? After he knocked on that door 3 times. Hun, let me tell you something. And I did this reading days before he passed away. And I said it. First, I said on my reading, I might put it on my community board. Before this even happened, I said, let the floodgates open. Soon as I said, let the floodgates open, he went 2 days later and tapped on that door. All you see is Masons standing behind you. Go look it up. All you see is a bunch of Masons standing behind that door. Now, I told him, that ain't what the hell I meant. Now you let the floodgates open. Now, let me tell you something. You got a group like that and you got people practicing witchcraft. That's not the same. If you've been doing that every year, that's not something you should do again. Especially, if your shit disorganized and you got a bunch of demons, a bunch of heathens in your coven. You should not go knocking on no goddamn door because all you doing is knocking on the door to demons. And I said this like afterwards. I said, you shouldn't have did that. And then y'all hear me say, I seen him sitting on the porch looking at me. It's a bright light. And I seen him sitting in the chair like this, looking over at me with the light shining on him. And I'm like, well, I know what the fuck that means. You's about to be out of here. I kept seeing him the whole time. Kept seeing him like a whole month. Sitting. You'll hear me say it on my channel. I seen the Pope sitting on the porch, staring at me, sitting in the chair, just looking at me. Like, you know what you did. Like, you know exactly what you did. If this is disorganized, you have a whole bunch of people, and you even said it when you even said it months before, it's a demon in your camp. You said it's a demon in your camp. So if you know it's a demon in your camp, why would you go that whatever that Jubilee, whatever that was, he's supposed to do every year? You shouldn't even have tapped on that door because you're tapping into some demonic shit. All them people that standing behind that door, these people, that's what I'm saying. It was conflict, instability. They was calling on demons. They had gang activity going on. It was in death. They was not pure at all. These people was not pure at all. I ain't saying all of them. I'm saying some of them that joined this coven. You know, they was into witchcraft. You even said it. You know, that's why I said some people don't pay attention to their intuition and their wisdom. You even said it months before. There's a demon in your camp. Go look it up on the news. He said there's some demons in this camp. So you know that. Why the hell is you going to go do the same thing? I would do something different. And then you go kiss on Mary's feet. Child, I'm just saying. This can go all the way to the Vatican. I really don't care. It's just common sense. If you're saying there's a demon in your camp, you're not going to go do the same shit you did before because you know it's a demon in your camp. And it's going to cause backlash on you. So that shit went back on him. You seen that shit? You tapped on that door, and then the demons came on you. He even said while he was in that bed, doctors will tell you, go look it up, that demons was dragging him. Started dragging him while he was in the hospital bed. He seen demons pulling his ass to hell. Yeah, because you can't mix witchcraft. If you're trying to gain, you know, prosperity and things like that, and you already know there's a demon in your camp, you got to remove the demon out your camp before you even go do that and clear that shit up. Before you even, you know, go tapping on doors. Open the portals. A door is a portal. So you open up a portal, and right after that, and when I kept seeing him, I said, you shouldn't have done that. And I was seeing him a whole month before he passed away. And then say demons was good. Yeah, you had a demon in your camp that was doing witchcraft. But anyway, we ain't talking about him. Powerlessness. So they ain't gaining power. Look at Prince Andrew and all of them getting locked up. Look at all that. Look at all this karma coming back on them. Powerlessness. 8. The manifestations that was going in the cycle ain't happening no more. This is how you F up yourself. I'm going to say F up yourself. Crosses. I just heard crosses. Somebody Jamaican. Completion, end of a cycle. See what I'm saying? F yourself. Crosses. 10. Endings. End of a cycle. Completion. It's completed. That's why this is coming in for y'all. That's why I read that. Because now they got to do a whole new reset. Ain't that crazy? They probably got about 5,000, 4,000 people in this shit. And they got to do a whole reset. And they are frustrated, disoriented. You know, they resist it. But they know that's what they got to do because they're going through loss and they need help. And they feel powerlessness and sadness. Dissatisfaction. Child, withdrawal. A lot of people withdraw. Like, you ain't shit. We can withdraw at any time. Like, some shit like that. We're a witch. We're a warlock. You ain't gonna be able to do shit. It's like that. We'll leave at any given time. You know, we'll just do some goddamn black magic on your ass and in your ass. You ain't powerful like you say you are. It's that shit going on. I feel powerlessness. They feel powerlessness. Completion, end of a cycle, like something's ending. They done joined witches and warlocks. You supposed to have intuition. I know you're supposed to size them up. Like, you know, some type of organization, whatever you call that organization, like you do with the president. You supposed to, like, they got witches and warlocks mixed up in this with gangs and, you know, child, they done fucked this shit up. This shit could have started in 1992. Contentment, betrayal. It's always betrayal in this coven. You betray me, I betray you. You betray me, I betray you. You poison me, I poison you. Here, drink that tea. I bought you some tea. Child. This is crazy what I'm picking up. I'm picking up them first, and then I'm going to do a tarot reader. Nightmares, anxiety, worry, depression. This is the 9 of Swords, child. They can't even sleep. They can't even eat. They got to look at their food and cups like, is somebody on me? They ain't got no power. You done set up there and join damn witches and warlocks in your shit. Now you got powerlessness. I heard that song. Out there will come to be in love this way. Our day will come. I just heard that song. So this was just bound to happen. You know, people be thinking, you know, they be thinking like you are the devil. No, basically you got black sided by who's the real devil. The real devil was in your camp. The real damn demon was in your camp, ready to sacrifice your ass. You know what I'm saying? They was ready to sacrifice your ass. Romance, childlessness, irresponsibility. Okay, childlessness, irresponsibility. So Joker energy. This is y'all though. That's what y'all just coming out of. They were sending these people. That's what I'm getting from this coven. Joker energies. You know, you ever had a Jack in the Box? You know, roll it, and then you know, start a, you know, conflict. That's what it's like. Things be calm for a minute. And you rolling around, everything's good. Then bow, you know, some conflict. They were sending them. These people were sending them. Thinking transformation. Now they thinking about transformation in this group. I just told you. Ain't nothing back there. Now they thinking how they can transform this group. They in a lot of laws, they can't trust each other. They got witches, warlocks, gangs, satanic cults mixed in. Child. This started back in 1992. And they was with it. Good luck. They need some good luck. I think you need a good luck charm. What the fuck is this shit I'm picking up? They being betrayed. They're not. Ooh. Child, this is crazy. We want you. I keep seeing that. Food, new beginning, journey. So they're a fool. They need a new beginning and they need to take a journey. They could be traveling. Lost, despair. They traveling while they're lost in this. Child. I cannot. They lost and they in despair. I thought y'all was spiritual. I thought y'all was spiritual. Grand Rising, Royal Rising. I thought y'all was spiritual. I thought y'all could sense out a demon. He sensed out a demon was in his camp, but you got taken out by the same demon that was in your camp. Made me understand this. How you wasn't wise enough to know that you said you had a demon, you felt it. But you wasn't wise enough to know, like, to get them demons out your camp. You just kept them there. And they was there to sacrifice you. So that's what's going on right now. Now a lot of sacrifices going on, y'all, and they can't. They got to get rid of some people, some higher ups, and they need you. They need help. Help me, please. But I'm picking up these are the same motherfuckers that came for you. These are the same motherfuckers that poisoned you. These are the same motherfuckers that broke up your family. These are the same motherfuckers that broke up your happy home, your relationships. These are the same motherfuckers that sent people for you. These are the same people that had a hit out on you. You know what I'm saying? But now they, help me, please. These same motherfuckers called you the devil. But now they need your help. Why would you need the help from the devil? You already have help from the devil. Why would you need help from the devil? See, some illusion, they probably cast some magic on them. And they was on the illusion like you was the devil. But actually, you was their savior. As you might want to say, they messenger and they savior. You try to warn them, and they ain't want to listen. Now they're in that, help me, please. This tastes good with that turmeric powder. Tastes good without the poisoning. Child. So what's going on? I'm telling you. Now you're being attacked because they need you to help me, please. When you gave these people warnings, leave me alone. You begged these people to leave you the fuck alone. Leave your life alone, just leave you the fuck alone. Now they're in conflict in this group. They can't trust nobody. They disloyal. It's like contentment, betrayal after betrayal. Motherfuckers taking people out, lost, needing help. They done join all these goddamn people, and they said I can leave when I want to, withdraw when I want to. What, motherfucker? That's what they tell them. What, motherfucker? We warlocks. We witches. We get it out the mud and put your ass in the mud. Child, now they need a chosen one. The hell with the dark witches and the warlocks of this coven, the satanic code. Now they need your help. To be a demon. You probably already be the demon. A high stake demon. That was that demon dragging Pope Francis to hell. Like, we gotta take you, because you made a pact with the devil. I don't know what that's about. Some type of pact you made. Well, lost in despair. Now they're losing everything. Now they having nightmares. Moving on, getting into a better clear headspace mentally. They need to move on and get into a 6 with the devil. Yeah, what is this? 6-6. Ain't no way. Ain't no way I can go on if you won't let me. Ooh. Child, success, victory, expectation, pressure. They're under pressure under the fucking Antichrist, under the devil. Child, 6-6, ain't no way. We got another 6 out here. We just got 6-6. Balance, harmony. They need to find balance and harmony in this shit. 9. Nightmares, problems, worry, guilt. They ain't worried with this goddamn demon. Guilt. They feel guilty. Thank you. There goes 6 on top. Child, look, 666. I can't lie to you. The beast. What's this say? Charity, giving, receiving, equality. So they've been giving and receiving with the goddamn beast. Basically. Painting the beast. Now they got nightmares. Ooh, Lord. Thinking of transformation. Thinking of clearing this whole shit out. What can they do to clear this whole group out? It's thousands of them. You're going to have a lot to clear out. So they need you. Let's move this down here. Nightmares. White light blown away. Ba da 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 da. White light. So something about a connection. Nightmares lost the spirit. Child, I hate reading up on this shit. 666. Child. Moving on, getting into a better head space mentally. Success, victory, expectations, pressure. They're under pressure. Charity and giving. It's something about equality. It's something about charity and giving. Nobody ain't giving to their ass no more. People looking at them like they weak. Withdrawn from their ass. Like, you ain't got no real fucking power. You just like to put fear in people. Fool, new beginnings journey. You just like to fool people. You over there having nightmares and shit. And you in despair. What you gonna do about this group? A group full of witches and warlocks is what I'm picking up. Is what they added on this. They thought adding this would be more powerful. So they at that time they probably was losing power then. Child. Motherfuckers like, robbing their ass and shit. Like, say, expensive jewelry, shit like that. Like, and then I dare you, like, to come after me. We already got somebody in here, could take your ass out. They're a warlock or a witch. These motherfuckers getting robbed. Yo, these expensive jewelry, like $1 billion jewelry. You might start hearing about this a lot. And they ain't gonna do shit. Planning, block. But this was the deal with the devil. I mean, done, all I can do, pay off, reward, planning, block. So the devil is planning to block these people, done all they can, pay off, reward. They done all they can to appease this devil. Please, please, please. Like James Brown. And they planning to block them. They done all they can to appease this demon. Now, pay off, reward. Why would you join this group after this is all going on in the middle of all this? So they hoping that you can block this. Block the devil. Block the devil from their nightmares, worry, problems. Clean this whole shit up. Hopefully you can detect the witches and the warlocks and they can get back into contentment because there's a lot of betrayal going on. Hopefully, there's too many people withdrawn. Like they're like, you ain't got no power. You didn't set up there and messed up the whole coven by joining these, satanic people and all this shit, So they tried to please the devil and they lost and they're in despair. I don't give a fuck what it looked like on the outside. They in lost. They despair. These motherfuckers can't even sleep. They can't even eat. They thinking about somebody poisoning their ass. But remember they did that shit to you? You still was eating. I don't give a fuck. Gobble, gobble, bitch. Gobble, gobble, motherfucker. New beginnings, life change, material, job, victory. That's you. Hello. That's what you worried about. That's what you've been worried about. These people started attacking you. It was a whole, it is. I'm looking at this room, and if you go see him when he opened that door and you see all of the Masons, you're going to be like, God damn, that's about how many people was coming for you. Every state, every city, every country. And then let's not forget, they joined the satanic cult. Let's not forget that. So wherever this satanic cult from, maybe England, places like that. I heard Pennsylvania, vampires, real vampires. Real vampires. I'm not even fucking playing with Transylvania. Gangs. Now, they probably told him, I'm not going to join unless I can stay in this game. I'm not going to join unless I can stay in this game. And they were like, okay, come on, we need all the help we can have, you know, to take these people down, you know, these sun children down, because they powerful. They fucking up our shit. Every time we attack them, we got problems, worry, nightmares, loss and despair going on in here. What's going on? You know, mother don't listen to me. You sitting up and talking about, oh, they the devil or whatever. You know, all that other shit. You should have listened to me. I told you. I done told you. I done told you. And then you gonna go kiss Mary's feet? I told you. Don't do that. When I said let the floodgates open, that didn't mean go tap on that damn door. That ain't what the fuck I meant. That's what I'm talking about, intuition. Motherfuckers be acting like they hierophants and think they more hierophant than you are, and you're a chosen one. You know, an enlightened one. Thoth energy. Atlantis energy. Very highly intellectual. Okay? With the possessive period on that motherfucker. And you think you smarter than somebody from Atlantis. And when they can see in the spirit and they can see in the dark. So some magic was thrown on them to make them look at you like the enemy. See what I'm saying? That's what they invited and they can't. All types of magic being thrown on them, make you look like you the enemy, but really you could save people, a healer, and they made them look at you like you was the, you know, the enemy. But who was the enemy? I guess they found out the hard way when they was on that hospital bed and them demons was tossing their ass and trying to drag their ass to hell. Because whatever deal you made with the devil. If you're a hierophant and you're a light bearer, you should not be seeing no demons dragging your ass to hell. You should be seeing pure angels, cherubs, whatever you call it, or your spirit guides or your ancestors bringing you into the light. You should not be seeing no demons. So there was some type of deal made. Or either you came for a chosen one, a real chosen one, and you disrespected them, and I guess divine showed you. Gobbled your ass up, didn't he? Apocalypse. A mud. Gobbled that ass right on up, didn't he? Giving and receiving, obtaining resources, that's you. And then we got infidel, good memories, childhood. That's why I said 92. When you was growing up during them days, you probably had good memories. Remember the, you know, food stamps, old food stamps. Even if your mom was on food stamp, you had a lot of food. You missed them government. Those good memories for me. That government cheese sandwich, you know, grilled cheese sandwich. You know, but you had, like, I had grandparents that worked, you know, construction, nursing, you know, military, come out the military. But it was a good childhood. I be thinking back sometimes, you know, with my grandfather a lot. New project, job, home, okay? And then we got juggling resources, waiting for results. Right now, you're juggling your resources, you're waiting for these results. And the result is, I'm trying to tell you, they want you to join this goddamn coven. I'm just being honest with you. You would be the head of this shit. Working beside basically the same people that gave you nightmares, problems, and worry. Same people came for you. You'll be working beside these people. You know why? Help me. Help me, please. So this whole covenant is in a rut right now. They don't know what to do. Motherly caregiver nurturer. Empath, man or woman. That's what I'm getting out of that. That's what they need in this group because there's a lot of evil. It's just a lot of fucking evil. And this is what's causing this destruction in this world. A lot of fucking wicked ass motherfuckers. They don't know how to read people, you know. You don't know whether they're a warlock or a witch. Well, a light one. They added a lot of darkness to it. The more darkness, you know, they add to it. That's how they was thinking. The more destructive they can be towards chosen ones, son's children. Well, jackass, if we're son children, and there's a bunch of us awakening, don't that means we beam out the fucking darkness? I don't know, y'all. That's up to y'all. I'm just telling you what's going on. Now, the ones that was tagging you want you to join their group. You sleep peaceful at night. They having nightmares, problems, worry, loss, despair. People just leaving. People don't want to be in this group no more. They want to go do their own thing. If they was part of the gang, they just went back to the gang. Some of them are arrested. There's a lot of, theft going on. People being arrested. There's a lot of people tit for tat. You poison me, I get you back. That's what they using their power for. They intuition for, like, I know you poison me. So I'm going to do my shit sneaky. I'm going to get your ass back. I'm going to get your ass back. They use lovers and all the other shit. Sneak in, poison them. This is what's going on right now. There's a whole, I don't give a fuck what they make it look like. I'm seeing it. I'm seeing it. I don't give a fuck what they make it look like on the news or anything. They all going down. Didn't Prince Andrew just get locked the fuck up? It is a lot. They all connected to white line. Go away. Dang, 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 dang. Before that white line go away, they want you to, join this group. He restored this shit right here. It needs to be restored. What the fuck I'm saying? This is weird. Attention to the details, focus, practice. They see you pay attention to detail and you stay focused like tunnel vision. Like, motherfuckers, I don't give a fuck if you dark or light. You cannot fool I. You cannot fool the mind. I don't give a fuck, like I said, what you make it look like. No. Your shit is in disarray. You done set up there and did some dark ass shit. There's a whole bunch of dark shit going on in this crew right here. And some nasty shit too. So for long you can't put on this masquerade ball, all this shit coming out. And you trying to save yourself. The same big top dogs that was coming for you. They had all this money. Now you're being stole from. Losing everything. But that's the deal you made with the devil. Out here calling everybody else the chosen one's the devil. That's the deal you made. To come after the chosen one. That's the deal you made with the devil to come after. Now you see them beating this big ass. You can't even beat them. I'm not standing this. These are higher feds, but you can't even a big ass demon. Oh yeah, y'all do a lot of exorcists. You do a lot of that shit. But this is a big motherfucking demon. I'm talking about a populous ass demon. And you can't even beat him. Or this demon coming for you next. They know that I told you, they know this shit coming. They don't know what, when, where, how. You know how you write the query letter? It ain't coming for you. You ain't got shit to worry about. You already beat this demon. Now they got to worry about this demon coming back to them. Will they be able to beat this motherfucker? Would you be able to beat it? I hope so. But see, the thing is, they need you to join up. with them. This remind me of Ra, and back in ancient Kemet, where Ra by sundown he goes underground and he has to fight Apocalypse, that demon, all night, to protect his people, his bloodline, right? But even his enemies, from Lower Egypt, Higher Egypt, got to come with him. Even though they enemies at the time, they all fight together. And they go, fight this demon Apocalypse. And this is what it's starting to sound like to me. Now, they want you to join up with them because they know this demon, it's a bad demon too. I see like a dragon head, a big ass dragon. Didn't I had a dream about a dragon a couple months ago? I had a dream about a dragon, and all I did was I was just standing there like this, looking at it. It was like huge. I was tiny, but it was big as hell, giant as hell, and it just kept breathing back and forth, a whole bunch of fire, and I'm just standing and looking at it like this, like, no fear, ain't running, nothing. So this demon, whatever this demon is going back to them. They ain't gonna be able to take it. Nightmares. I'm telling you, they having nightmares, anxiety, fear, stress, worry. Like how I was standing there facing the demon, like I ain't got no. Look, I already beat your ass. I ain't worried. I already beat your ass. I ain't worried about you, demon. They worry about this same demon coming back to them. They gotta pay. Planning block. See, planning block. Hello. They worry about this demon saying hello. Hello. Is it me you're looking for? Cause I wonder where you are. And I wonder what you do. Are you somewhere feeling lonely? Someone loving you? Tell me how to win your heart, your soul. Well, you haven't got a clue. I just want to tell you, I love you for selling your goddamn soul, bitch. Or nigga. That demon love you. Child, why am I picking this up? This is crazy, y'all. Giving up, victimization. They about to give up. I'm telling you, some of them taking themselves out before this demon come back. Recuperation and recovery. They hoping they can recoup and recover. Like, how did you beat that demon? I heard somebody, how did you beat that demon? Child, good luck. That's what I'm going to tell you. Good luck, motherfuckers. Good fucking luck. You out here attacking chosen ones. You did all this, all these years attacking these chosen ones, breaking up their homes, breaking up their families, poisoning them, making them lose jobs, their stability, having them homeless. They all their impact, they give and receive, they obtain resources, you take it away from them. New beginnings, life change. They always got to start all over from scratch. Romance, childlessness. You send people in for romance and act childish and irresponsible. And then practical, dependent. They practical, they try to stay dependent. Budget their time, resources. They had to budget their time and their resources. Use the little bit they had, motherfucker. Use the little bit they had and with the kids they had. You was busy saying, not my problem. That's what you was saying, because I heard not my problem. Celebrations, central perk, friends and family. What's that central perk? Yeah, that's in Friends. Where they go eat at. And I said poisoning them. Do they friends, celebrations. They trying to celebrate, you poison them. You see what I'm saying? Shit like that. I heard Italian ice. Somebody could have poisoned your Italian ice. Rest, rejuvenation. If you used to like Italian ices, you know what they are. Them little slushy things in Philly. Go look it up if you don't know what it is. That was back in the days too. Slow down. Storm, tower moment, sorrow, slow down. You always have to slow down because they brought you tower moments. Travel, new direction. You have to go travel, move. You thought it was your state. Come to find out, it's a whole goddamn everywhere you go. Here they go. I know people everywhere. Yeah. 10 traditions to inheritance. Took your inheritance. That was part of their tradition, everyday tradition, taking people inheritance and shit that doesn't belong to them. That's why the reward is getting stolen from your ass now. All them goddamn jewelry, all that shit you got up in there, all gone. Yeah, it's crazy. Job, victory. Every time you get the job and victory, you start eating healthy. Here they go. Taking your shit. Balance partnerships. Self-reliance, independent. They don't like you self-reliance, independent. I heard muskrat. I don't know what the fuck that is. Muskrat. A muskrat. Somebody might be smelling musky. They too busy worrying about this demon coming back. There's so much anxiety, nightmares, and fear they ain't watching their ass. Damn. Miscommunication, misunderstanding. Love and endurance, diligence, strength. They always send you love offers with miscommunication and misunderstanding. Magic. They was doing magic on them. Like they didn't understand you. Acting like they don't understand where you coming from, who you are. Sending out illusions about you and shit like that. Sending them with already illusions on them. You're the devil. So I'm going to start fucking you up. You know, that's what they got in their camp. Now they going to do this. All this magic they was doing going all up in this coven right here. White line. Whoever's connected to this white line right here, I don't give a fuck who you are. And I said it. All y'all getting y'all shit rocked. And you know it's coming back soon. You know, do a theater near you. Yeah, I know that's right. Defense, conviction, strong belief. They was try to convince you, you know, you defending your conviction, strong beliefs. What's spiritual? If you believe you from, you know, Africa, you can say you from Africa. If you believe you from Atlantis, you're allowed to say that. You have a strong connection with it. You'll defend it. You know, them your ancestors defending you along with you, though. You had a strong conviction. You know, yeah. No, your ancestors like, you need to fight because they know who you are. You know who you are. You know, you come from ancient Kemet, whatever. No. They're not going to sit up here and be convicting you over, you know, you're the who you believe in. Strong belief. Because the whole idea was for you not to awaken. That's why they kept sending these dumb motherfuckers in. Muskrats. And I fucking said it. Man or woman. Muskrats. Child. This is. So new friendship and romance. They know you got this coming in. Balanced partnerships. This shit gonna be balanced. You're gonna be able to eat healthy. None of this fake ass food out here no more. Fake ass vegetables and meat and shit. Never know what was in the meats. That's probably how you got rid of them bodies. And I said it. Them sacrificed bodies. Yeah. I said it. Hot dogs, sausages, hamburgers. Child, daydreaming, wishful thinking. Good luck. Wishful thinking. You attack somebody, hard work, reliable, and you attack these people, and then the collective, and you want us to join your group so you can save your shit. So you can rebuild your shit. Sound like King Solomon to me. Sound like this is what somebody, you know, think they King Solomon or some shit like that. You know, but really like illusionist. Sound like that to me. Competition, disagreement. And they've been in competition with you and having disagreements with you about your spirituality, who you are, where you come from. How the hell you want? They more intelligent than your ass. How you want to disagree with an intelligent being? These are the same ones that's coming back. So you think you can fool? So you've been in competition with aliens, basically. You've been in competition with aliens, and you think I keep saying this. So that's why y'all working with AIs and all that other shit. Cause you think you can make them more intelligent than the alien. Child, please. That shit gonna be gone too. That shit gonna be devoured too. Anyways, this shit crazy. Creativity, birth, growth. Since birth, you had this creativity and you've been growing. That's what they were trying to stop you from. your creativity, and knowing who you from, where you from. That's another reason why they was attacking you since birth. Child, Coven started attacking you in 92. Think back. Some of you. Think back. Crack epidemic and all that came out in the 80s. New ideas take action. So they got a new idea, they want to take action. Turning inward empathy. Now they turning inward. Now you turning inward. Now I believe you. I believe you. The magic has worn off. Now I believe you. Who you say you are. Can you help us? Help me. Help me, please. I know we attack you. I know we burnished your family. I know we tried to unalive you. I know we did all that. I know we followed you every place you went and wouldn't give you your freedom. I know we made you lose jobs. You wasted time. You had to keep moving, and we moved with you. Child. The moral of the story is, y'all, this people need you to come save this group. They basically need you to join. They're in loss and despair. Anything they have to do to get you to join. But the dumb shit is, because if you feel shit clearing up, that's them. Like, basically apologizing in so many ways. Like, say you had accounts that was blocked, shit like that. This is their way of apologizing. Because they're under anxiety, stress, fear, and worry. This demon got to come back. They know it's my yacht. Making a judgment call. Balancing shit out. I'm trying to tell you. So many ways they're apologizing. Like, say you go for a job or some shit like that. Your name is already in that white line, you know. Your name is already in that, you know, red flag shit, whatever they got in them systems. So when you go there, you're going to get that job. But on the offset of, they still want you to join this cult, group, coven, whatever. That's why they're being nice to you. They need you to join. Look at all the benefits you get. See, I heard somebody say, look at all the benefits you can have with us. So this might be an Eli group. Also part of it is going all the way. I'm going to show you. I'm going to tell you. It goes all the way to the Vatican. It goes all the way to the Vatican. Sacrifices. Didn't I tell you? They set up here and try to make people sacrifices and shit like that. They want you to make a sacrifice for them. Sacrifice yourself for them, but they try to sacrifice you. Basically what I'm picking up. I tried to sacrifice you, but now I'm about to be sacrificed. Help me. Help me, please. The whole coven about to be sacrificed. You beat that demon we sent for you. Can you help us now? We don't know how to beat them, even though we have like Hierophants. We don't know what we're doing. Child, how did you do it? Wasn't you watching, motherfucker? I didn't see you do nothing so specific. What was it? The ancestors? Something that you don't have? Remember when we was begging, pleading? Help us, help us. Remember that? You know what I'm saying? Remember when we was begging, pleading, help me, please. You ain't give a fuck. Update your system. Claim your energy back from these people. Okay, you part of the royal priesthood. Okay, just claim your energy all the way back from these motherfuckers. All the way back. I mean, that's up to you. If you decide, you know, you're an empath. They know you're an empath. They've been following for years, since birth. They know you're an empath. If you decide to help this group, you know, rebuild, reclaim their, you know, throne or whatever, you know, that's up to you. They see you as an alien. I'm just telling you what they see you as. They see you as your ass as an alien. You got AI. Why don't you let them help you? You know why you ain't gonna let them help you? Because they ain't authentic. And they don't come from Atlantis. and they ain't no real alien. You know they ain't got real more intelligence than an alien. You know that shit. That was a front and an illusion. You're making yourself seem smart, but you're not. That's what I'm seeing. It's a whole damn illusion. Trying to make yourself seem like you're a higher fit, but you're not. You know technology always fuck up sooner or later. You know that shit. On fire. So I'm telling you about that dragon. It's something about that dragon. This shit about to go back. Because you already updated your system. You already awakened. Your crown chakra is lit. Your crown chakra on lit. You see everything that they doing. And they know you see. Yeah. Don't try to put on the front. You know. Update your system since they wanted you to become a nobody. That was the whole point of this game that they was playing with of life. That's why they made that game life. The game of life. Yeah, I know that's right. Every step counts. You're going towards divine. Connect with nature, your ancestors, spirit guides, murky waters. You shed old skin, and you know somebody wants you in murky waters. Even though they want you in murky waters, you got that third eye on lit, that intuition right there, which we in Pisces today. Reincarnated. Yeah, you did your dark night of soul. You was in the dark with the demons. You know what I'm saying? You was wallowing in the motherfucker. Okay? Since they wanted you there so bad, and then look how you came out the murky waters. Like, what? Emotional baggage done. See you later. Now your tribe, your body coming to your view. You know what I'm saying? Highly activated. Ain't playing no games. They got the white line. You got colorful lines. You know what I'm saying? You got neon lights and shit. Now you about to sit on the fucking throne. You know, with no strings attached. With none of these demons. We don't have no strings attached with you demons. That's plain and simple. We ain't got time for it. Not at all. I got to do my dream catchers today, y'all. So that's what's going on today. They want you to join their coven. These are the same ones all the way from over there that attack your ass. And they having problems. All you got to do is sit back. Man, they can smile all they want. The next day, breaking news. So has went to jail. They're incarcerated, you know. And these are big time people, hierophants. How the hell you going to jail? And you got all the wealth, you know, you got all the money. You got all this money. You could, you know, pay your way not to go to jail. How you still being arrested? Man, come on, man. I told you it's all illusion. They were sending out illusions like nothing would never happen to me. But you sold your soul to the devil, so something can happen to you. That's the illusion. So they trying to, I heard squad up. Squad up. Some shit like that. Like, they got to change this whole, they know they got to clean this shit up. You know, they got to clean this whole, it's a lot of them. You got to go through all that. You got to clean up all this shit. You got to, you know, go through them thoroughly and watch them and get a spiritual read on them. You know how much time that would take? You got to go do a spiritual read on them. So I just see somebody like a big ass child. You might see it one day on the news. You might be wondering what's going on. And the media ain't going to tell you the truth. But I'm telling you, I see, you know how, remember the Chinese, the Japanese used to have a big ass, you know, line full of people, you know, other people's, you know, like soldiers and shit like that. I just see somebody walking through all the lines, like screening them spiritually. They know you probably able to do that. Like go through the line and you be like, I see somebody say, gotta go. That person gotta go. That person gotta go. I just seen that. So they screening. But they know they don't have no spiritual incline on shit. You know, like, yeah. Oh, they getting fucked up. So 666, they got to bring. I told you the Antichrist was already been here. The Antichrist was here during the snake season. This is the season of the chariot. That snake season is over. Apocalypse, chaos, all that shit is over. Now shit getting clear up. Now the shit going back to them. The chariot going back to them. Now the horse going back to them. You get what I'm saying? Child, it's a mess. What I'm seeing, it's a fucking mess. And it's about to be a mess. So you're going to be getting job offers. That's why I told you you're going in the season of the chariot horse. Because now they're letting off. They're letting loose. They don't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck you go get a job now. They don't give a fuck about your stability no more. They ain't trying to steal from you no more. They want you to work. They want you to get that house. They want you anything to get your ass to join this group. So you find your ass like shit was rough for your ass before, getting a house or home ain't gonna be rough now. Watch what I tell you. Think I'm fucking playing. Go apply. It's gonna be quick. Like that ain't never happened before now. That's them. That they like, okay, their name and the sister kept popping up and go ahead and give them their house. Even when you sit up there and say, I think the rent too high. Can you lower the rent a little bit? Yeah, we'll do that. Watch what I tell y'all. Watch what I tell you. It's gonna happen. Watch what I tell you. Definitely got my respect and attention. You are the truth. Thank you. A muskrat is a water rodent. A swimming rat. Oh, so that must be the murky water shit that I picked up there. Oh, thank you. I heard muskrat. Hey. Yep. What's up, Kimberly? I'll be on your channel sometime. I told you I try to subscribe to all your channels. Try to go on your channel and support y'all. Tracy Wood, hi. Yeah, what's going on? Watch this shit. I'm telling you. If it was hard before, it is not going to be hard. It's not going to be hard. That's why I told y'all before the snake season went out, go apply for the houses. Go apply for this. Go apply for that, and you're going to get it. I'm trying to tell you. But you don't want to use them. You know, how you going to answer them? I have no clue. You know, maybe, I seen traveling and loss and grief. So they might travel towards you, or they might send somebody in a relationship, something like that from this coven, and they might start asking you, like, once you get your stability, might start asking you, yo, I don't know if they're going to say my boss. That sounds stupid. I don't know if they're going to say, I work for so-and-so, and they want you to, join this coven. I mean, because their leaders getting wiped out. The leaders are terrified. They know this demon coming for them. And not only that, remember when we say these demons can jump in people's bodies? The same thing that was happening to you is happening to them. These demons are jumping into people's bodies to take their leaders out. And they know this is about to happen soon. So, whoo, child. Wow, bitch, pick that shit up. Y'all crazy as hell. Y'all crazy. I don't know what you're going to say. You're an empath. You love people. And even though you forgive people, even though they attack you. But, child, I don't know if I could work side to side knowing that somebody, then what you going to do afterwards, after we clear that shit up? You going to go back in the same shit, or they just want to wipe shit out and start fresh? Do a reset. That's what I'm picking up. Success, victory, expectations, pressure. They're under pressure to meet expectations. So you got to help them beat the demon that you already beat for them to smooth out their karma, okay? And then you're going to take a seat. You're going to have a seat with them and then meet their expectations with spiritually rebuilding this whole Hierophant group back up from scratch. I just saw, who's that? Samson. When he pushed the columns over. I just saw Samson. Mad as fuck. pushing the columns over. The temples. I just saw that. Mad as hell. Somebody mad. That is hard work. From the, yo, you're kicking people out they shit. Like, it's basically like, no, you see my face like that because I seen Samson. And he was like, oh. But the crazy thing about it is that you got to sit there. So what they gonna have a little, throne for you, and people just gonna come in front of you, and you gonna be like, out, 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 you in, out, out, out. Well, I mean, hey, what is this? Good afternoon. What is this? Child, this is a lot of fucking work. But it get easier for you. Like, it's gonna get to the point, freedom. You ain't gonna have nobody coming for you. No shit like that. That's the deal, I guess. You ain't gotta worry about this. But they're under a lot of anxiety and stress. I don't give a fuck what they looking like. Give me something. Child, this shit getting crazy. This shit about to get crazy. It says finances on top. So it's like reverse. It's like your finances getting better, but it's a deal. The deal is, it's not really making a deal with the devil, it's making a deal with humans, but it's almost helping them get their ass out of this fucking shit they got themselves into. Why did you get yourself into it in the first fucking place? I thought y'all supposed to be hierophants. Child. Okay, it's a lot. It's a fucking lot. Let's get them all out. It all fell, so. Woo. Unquilted love. People that you loved and didn't love you back. Okay? Health. It's something with health. Something about that snake season. I told you, the health getting bad. People taking they unaliving themselves in this group. Trust and faith. They want that spirit to stop too. That unaliving spirit, the same spirit they sent to you, they want that off of them. Trust and faith. They have trust and faith in you, Egypt. They know you belong. I told you they know you belong to Egypt. Authority figures. These was the ones that was over you or thought they was over you, over Egypt. Forgiveness. They want you to forgive them and bring peace and balance to the situation. Food and hunger. Even though they know they're about to go to sickness and food and hunger in a minute. This shit, same shit they wanted for you. Monk or none. They know you're a shaman. They know you from ancient. You're an ancient shaman. You know how to do shit. Atlantis. Didn't I tell you Atlantis? Child, mother. They want you to care, be an empath. Then I say mother energy, karmic relationship. Even though they put you in these karmic phobias. They know you have a phobia. They know they gave you phobias. How would you trust people like this? Orphan. After they put you out in the cold. Or try to have you out in the cold. Leaving or travel. I told you you're going to have to leave. You're going to travel somewhere. Or did somebody leaving and traveling to come towards you? Galactic. They know you're a galactic. You're part of a galactic federation, whatever you want to say. Starseed, indigo, whatever. Unicorn. Transportation. I'm telling you, they trying to come towards you. I'm trying to tell you, spiritually, and they had a war with this. Spiritual religion. Who gonna win? Well, I guess we see now, because I guess we see who you need in the end, right? There shouldn't be no war with none of this. People should have freedom to believe what the hell they want to believe. And they was on the right side. They are the light. Okay? Child, I guess they found out the hard way. Farm. It's something about a farm, like, peace. Want to bring peace, harmony, flow, clean air, all that other stuff. Everything clear. Communal living. So you're going to have to be living with these people. The same people, same covenant try to take you out. You're going to have to be living with these people. Child. And they was going to war with you, battle with you about spirituality. Look, medicine man, medicine woman. They're the dream catchers. Know you can heal people. Native American, and Native American is right behind it. Finances. It's somehow finances. Love life, finances. High priest or high priest, they know. They can even outbeat you, outrank you as a high priest. A high priestess. So actually, you are the Hierophant. They was going battle back and forth about religion and spirituality. I think you should. They did all this for years. Religion, 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 religion. And you said spirituality, spirituality, spirit. Child, I ain't got the time. Let me close it out with one of these things right here, y'all. And it says abundant on that other card. And I got another collector's read for y'all later. You know, getting karma now. What will happen to this new moon? Yeah. Setting intentions. On new moons, you set intentions. Some people set bad intentions. Some people set good intentions. Their intentions is for your ass to join this coven to help them clean this shit up. And so this energy, demonic energy that's floating around, can be cleared out, and they won't be in such a mess. You know, they got unalivened spirits in there. They got people jumping in people's bodies, taking them out, leaders out, all this, contemplating and taking them out. They got all type of shit going on. So the same shit basically they was doing to you is going back to them. They can't even concentrate on you right now. They concentrate on you because they want you to clear this shit up. You beat that demon. You a high priest, a Hierophant, the real Hierophant. You need to come in and help us. Don't y'all got exorcists in there? Maybe the exorcist is getting all them demons thrown on them too. Like all them demons they, pulled out of people. I don't know. Why am I picking that up? Child, what's this? Mirror of the cosmos. See what I'm saying? Galactic. The universe mirrors you. Look into its reflection to uncover your true essence. You're mirroring the cosmos. I'm telling you, it's like they know you had an ascension. They know divine ain't playing about you or your ancestors. And they know whatever they did to you, it's just a matter of time. This shit come back to them. So yeah, go get your job. Oh yeah, go get that house. Yeah, go get that apartment. Go get everything you fucking need. And then when the time comes, they travel towards you, whatever. They might not send themselves. They're going to send somebody else that's part of this coven. And they're going to ask you, do you mind joining this group? We need help. They might want to come out now and say they need help. They're gonna, maybe they might say that. I got to collect this read with the drama later on, with your exes or whatever going on later on. And, we got that spirit box read and the cold case files. I got to finish that today. We got the dream catchers after that. So if you want to join me for making my dream catchers, be my guest. You know I love you. But this is what's going on now. It's a little freedom, energy. They probably ain't going to want you to leave where you at now because, coven leaders, they need help. Plain and simple. They're going to come, maybe one day they're going to come out and tell you, I need help. Watch the news. Listen to the subliminals. They talk to you, trust me, subliminally. Just watch. And you want to know, you're a high priest, just know, subliminally they're going to talk to you. Like, yo, our coven need help. If you hear help, we need help, that's them talking to you. Like, letting you know, we need help. Ciao. I ain't got time. Join me later for the dream catcher. We got some more readings later on. I love you. Bye, ta.